We have a Red Sox-Yankees themed tiers, Mazz. What again is it exactly?
Most memorable games between the Red Sox and Yankees. Regular season and post. They both qualify. That's it.
Okay. I'll tell you our sponsorship information here just in 1 second. But let me tell you that Mazz's Tiers is presented by the Bernardi Automotive Group. Come into any of Bernardi's 5 locations and celebrate summer. Whether it's a new Audi, Acura, Honda, Toyota, or Volvo, Bernardi has the perfect vehicle for you and always at a great price. Mazz, take it away.
Okay, so again, we're going to give some of them to you with some highlights here. And I'm not sure everyone will remember all of these, but you should remember most of them. We'll start with Tier 3, Jimmy Stewart, first audio clue. September 23rd, 1991. Go ahead, Jimmy.
A 1-2 pitch, ripped to left, high and deep. Lantier looking up, and it is gone. The Red Sox one strike away from a tie for first place. Now they're in a tie game, 5-5.
Most people will know this as the Roberto Kelly game. You may not remember it. End of the regular season, Red Sox were on a great run. They were about to tie for first place. Roberto Kelly homered off of Jeff Reardon at Fenway Park. Red Sox lost. They never got first place back. They didn't make the playoffs. It was a huge, huge turning point game. Game 3, 1999 playoffs. That was Pedro versus Clemens. The game was incredibly hyped.
That's Tier 3?
It is Tier 3, and I'll tell you why.
The brawl in Beantown.
Well, because Clemens crapped himself.
The game was a complete dog. The hype of the game was bigger than the game itself. So everyone remembers the matchup. I think John Valentin homered against Clemens in the first inning, and they just blew doors. The Red Sox won the game like 12-1. 1973, this one goes back a little. Fisk and Thurman Munson got in a brawl at Fenway Park. There was a squeeze play in which the Yankees missed the bunt. Munson decided to keep coming and trucked Fisk at the plate. They went at it. That started the whole rivalry with the two teams in the 70s, and really the big rivalry between Fisk and Munson. September 2nd, 2001, Mike Messina, near-perfect game at Fenway Park that Carl Everett broke up with 2 outs in the 9th inning to avoid the perfect game. It was a Sunday night game, I believe, on ESPN. September 1993. This is one a lot of people aren't going to remember. The Red Sox won the game on the final play where Mike Stanley of the Yankees hit a short fly ball to left field. The Red Sox were coming off the field celebrating. An umpire had blown the play dead because a fan had come on the field while the ball was being pitched. The Yankees got another crack at it. They rallied. They won the game. The Red Sox took the loss.
Nice.
And July 4th, 1983, Independence Day, Dave Righetti threw a no-hitter against the Red Sox at Yankee Stadium. If you're my age, you remember that.
I absolutely remember it.
He struck out Wade Boggs for the final out. That was those were all Tier 3. Tier 2, and now these are going to be a little more in people's wheelhouses. The Pedro Clemens rematch in 2000 in the regular season. 0-0 in the 8th inning at Yankee Stadium. Trot Nixon took Roger Clemens deep.
It's a great game.
That was one of the best regular season games I've ever seen.
I didn't know that was Clemens on the other side.
It was.
Trot Nixon kind of owned him.
He did. I looked it up today, Murray. He hit 370 against him in his career. His OPS was over 1,000. So Nixon owned Clemens. Fisk-Piniella brawl in 1976. That's the one that everyone remembers. Piniella slid into the plate. The team started a brawl. Bill Lee, the Red Sox pitcher, suffered a separated shoulder. One of the most famous fights in baseball history. 2003, Game 3. Pedro Martinez throws behind the head of Kareem Garcia. Don Zimmer comes charging out of the dugout.
Who the hell is Kareem Garcia?
Exactly. Clemens, again, in that game, brushed back Manny Ramirez. The pitch wasn't really that inside, but Manny overreacted. The dugout's emptied. That whole stink bomb.
That wasn't, so I'm sorry. That wasn't the one where he tossed Zimmer.
That was the one where he tossed Zimmer.
I just started thinking about this.
Yeah, Kareem Garcia and Zimmer were the same game.
I remember I was at the game. I took the wood. We're out in right field, and the bullpen's emptied, as they always do. But Sarah actually got scared. She's like, "What do they do? Why are they? She was kind of freaked by the thing. Just my memory of that.
Yeah, well, with those teams, you never know. Like, it does feel like a street fight.
Who are you? Who are you, Kareem Garcia, to try to test Pedro Martinez?
There you go. Pedro at his best. Jimmy, sorry, I missed the audio on that one. Game 5, 2004 American League Championship Series. That's the one that David Ortiz one with a bloop single to center field that sent the series back to New York. Honestly, I thought about putting the 2004 LCS in one package.
No.
But I broke the games out separately.
Because you did your job.
And I put that one in Tier 2. We'll get to the other ones shortly. And then July 1st, 2004, one of the many competitive regular season games between the teams that year, but people most remember it for this play.
1-2. He loops out to left field. Going to be a tough play. Jeter on the run, makes the play, and flies into the stands. Oh, what a play by Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter goes headfirst into the box seats behind third base. He's bloodied. He comes out. Nomar Garciaparra stays on the bench. The Yankees win the game, and I think they increased their lead in the division to like 10 games. Something like that. The Red Sox never caught them. Go ahead. You look like
No, I was just that. Jeter bloodies himself, diving into the stands, and Nomar won't get off the seat.
That game, I think, sealed Nomar Garciaparra's fate in Boston. After that, the Red Sox ended up trading him at the deadline, but that game was a big reason.
Where's the music?
There it is. You want to do Tier 1 now?
Yeah.
Okay, Tier 1.
There's 3 games.
Well, there's actually 6 in Tier 1.
Should be 3.
Okay. Tier 1, September 10th, Jimmy, 1999, the best regular season game I've ever seen.
And 16 in the game twice, both this season. Another one, too. He struck him out. What a brilliant performance by Pedro Martinez. A career-high 17 strikeouts for Pedro.
The Yankees were at the height of their dominance that year. Pedro struck out 17 in New York and beat them 3-1. Tremendous, tremendous game. 1978 playoff game speaks for itself. Another regular season game in 2004 that a lot of people remember because this happened.
Alex Rodriguez is drilled, and Veritek and A-Rod going at it. Now Miller's sitting on a 3-1 pitch. Driven in the air to deep right field. Back is Sheffield. The Red Sox win it.
Okay, the fight between Veritek and A-Rod was also the game in which Bill Miller hit the home run off of Mariano Rivera on the final pitch of the game. I've said this many times. Yours truly was the official scorer.
Oh, nice.
For that game. And then 2004, Game 4, which was the Ortiz home run against Paul Quantrill. Game 6, the bloody sock game by Curt Schilling. I think that belongs on the list. And 2003, Game 7, Grady Little, Aaron Boone, you know the rest. It was hard to whittle down this list because there's so many good ones.
I mean, the 3 are the 78 one-game playoff, the Aaron Boone, Pedro Martinez, Grady Little thing in 2003, and then you picked the one in 04, whether it's the Robert Steele that got him to 3-1, the bloody sock that made it 3-3, I want to say. Or was
3-3,
that
yeah, that was Game 6, yeah.
In case that was Game 6, you get to pick one from 04. The Boone,
I would pick Game 4.
The Boone home run in Game 3 in 2003 and 1970. That's your top tier.
Those were all, again, I could have put the other ones in Tier 2. The Pedro strikeout
The 17K game is Tier 1 for me.
That one had to be on there.
It's regular
somewhere.
season.
I know, but
Yeah,
it was historic.
It was a freak show.
It was awesome,
That,
of course, but it was regular season. Those other ones are to go to the World Series or the LCS. Or I mean, come on.
It doesn't say most important. It says most memorable.
Oh, well. If Doris Kearns or Buck were here, would they tell you in 1941?
Probably.
Were there?
There was one. There was a playoff game in the 40s, but that was against Cleveland. I don't think
But the 41, it wasn't 41 like some sort of.
Not head to head, I don't think.
No, it wasn't.
No, there was a year where, there was a DiMaggio Williams thing in that era. But there was, I don't think there was a head-to-head game. I mean, I'm sure there was it. I don't remember.
If you're going to call with something from 1941, anything really before, let's say the Munson-Fisk fight in 73, you're going to have to do the Tony Mazz off-air show, which doesn't exist.
Email me, Mazz at 98.5thesportshub.com.
I'm kidding. You can call him whatever you want.